mate. Love the energy already.
We're in. Welcome to Bums on the Bench. My name is Jacko. With me is two guests. One is a man who's legally not allowed to leave the state.
And one imported from Japan.
And that was exactly what I was going to say.
There you go.
Josh and Andy.
Wait, what did he do to not be allowed to leave the state?
It's classified.
Classic.
I decide multiple NDAs about it.
Fair enough.
Andy's back. He went to Japan. Andy, give us the world tour update. Bums on the Bench world tour. How was it?
We missed you,
Yeah, it was
Japan.
good. Japan's a weird place. I don't fit in.
Why
Like
not?
you said, I'm 6 foot in a 5'5" world.
How did it feel being taller than almost everyone?
Normal.
All right.
The good thing is no one knew you were bald, though. Couldn't see up there.
Well, I mean, I had a hat on the whole time because it was so fucking sunny.
I was about to say, did you get the flop sweat in the hat?
No, it was the swamp ass in the pants.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. It was the humidity that got me. It's very humid over there. So not only was it like 33 degrees, it was like 89% humidity.
Yeah. How close is it to the equator? Like, is it
Too close for my
close to
liking.
New South Wales?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
It's essentially Asia's Queensland.
You know what I equated it to? Far North Queensland.
There you go. It is.
It was fucking hot.
Josh is on Google Maps.
He's just like, how far away from the equator is this place?
It does look like we are close.
I did fly over it to get there.
Did you see it?
The dots?
The
The
ocean?
Yeah, no, the dots were on the ocean.
Could
it
it
be-
like a nice painted line? Or?
Yeah, no, it's dotted.
Was it dotted or did it look like a submarine? Oh, wrong side of the world. Sorry. That's inappropriate, isn't it? We've got a lot to talk about. I have a couple more questions for Andy about Japandy.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Is that the episode or the fucking country?
The country.
Okay.
The episode was brilliant. It's
I only
actually-
listened to 33 minutes. I didn't like the abuse.
I loved the abuse.
It's rough when you take a fucking day off in this show. As the first man to take a day off.
Mate, you took a day off when you weren't meant to.
Yeah, I
Wait, does this mean the episodes where I don't feature that I don't listen to, you guys rip into me too?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Let's
we do
go.
it to your face as well, though.
No, no, but it's more funny when there's things I haven't heard yet.
So the big questions I have to ask is the vending machines.
Yes.
You told me about that.
What about them?
The undies ones. Legit?
The undies ones.
The undies ones, I didn't know
Didn't
you
see those.
Me neither. Next question. No, genuine. I have heard a rumor that they sell used underpants in vending machines in Japan.
I didn't see that.
Imagine if you go to the red light district, maybe.
Okay, so funny story. I'm pretty sure Renee and I walked through that on accident.
What was it like?
So it was in the middle of the day. We were trying to get to the train station to go to, I'm going to butcher this name, Akihabara, where the anime district is. And we walked through this alley, and I swear to God, every fucking building that was around there, which was a lot, all had a girls' bar in it. And had girls dressed up in maid costumes out the front. And this is in the middle of the day. And everyone looked at me weird.
That sounds disgusting. Where was it again?
I can't. Ueno? Maybe? I don't remember the suburb. I fucking couldn't pronounce anything.
Did
there.
you go to one of those famous Japanese bars where they just have heaps fucking butch chicks?
No.
I think I view Japan differently than you two do. Are you not aware of this?
No, I'm looking it up as we speak, and I've gotten plenty of results.
There we go.
I'm not crazy. Well, I am. But
Yes.
not about this.
Clearly.
Use the Sarah shops.
And how was the food?
Yeah, good. I couldn't eat the ramen because they all cooked with mushrooms, which would have killed me. And Renee doesn't like sushi, so I couldn't go get heaps of sushi.
So what did you actually eat?
So they have really good deep fried. He fucking
I told you. There's a photo of the underpants on Josh's
Oh, no,
phone.
there's multiple. There's tons.
All right, now Google them.
Doesn't shock me. With some of the shit we've seen over there.
Dude, they have little gotcha ball ones version of it.
There you go.
Dude, you can just get a lucky dip.
Hey, speaking of those lucky dips, though, they have shops where you just go in and you just turn the thing and you get a little prize.
Yeah, gotcha shops.
Yeah, I got a heaps cool thing. I got a little Star Wars poster, a little Dragon Raider from Dragon Ball Z.
Gaming.
That's
Yeah, it was
actually,
fun.
It's actually pretty dope.
It was $3.
What would you say worst bit?
the heat and day one so we couldn't check in till 3 p.m.
Don't worry, Brisbane Heat are the worst over here too.
I know, right?
Sorry.
No,
It's not bad.
we couldn't check in till 3 p.m. and we landed at 8 a.m.
Oh.
And I didn't sleep on the plane, so I was very cranky. And then we checked into the hotel, and Renee was really pissed off because it was meant to be 2 beds in there because one bed wasn't going to fit us. And sure enough, we only had 1 bed, so they had to upgrade us to a bigger bed, which still didn't fit us because they didn't do 2 beds, and she was really pissed off.
Oh.
So
That wasn't fun.
the beds are smaller.
Beds are very small.
Don't
We
need
bu-
more
we
space
bu-
to sleep.
I mean,
They're 4 foot nothing.
it's obvious now that you say it, but it's one of those things you never consider. Like
Oh, dude, I'd
a
kill
toilet's a toilet until you find out that other
No,
people.
their toilets are fucking not toilets.
There you go. You know what I mean? But
They're fucking spaceships.
how's a bidet?
You know what? It was fucking weird, but I miss it.
It's good. We should get a bidet.
Yeah, man, the South Park episode that did that whole thing on them
Nice.
really shows why they're necessary.
So the last hotel we stayed in, which was the really fancy
The
one.
ritzy one. I've been waiting to hear about
Yes.
this.
So I took a shit in there. I felt weird taking a shit in a rich place, right? But I took the shit, used the bidet. I got up, dried my ass, and I seen this like little penis thing come out and just clean the bowl. It just it was called a magic wand. It just came out from where the toilet would normally flush in Australia, just came down and just started spraying water around the bowl to clean it. I believe it's designed to get rid of skid marks, which I didn't leave.
Well, that's funny because you said magic wand, and my missus has a magic wand, and it doesn't clean the toilet.
Just haven't put it on the right setting.
All right, sport gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, sorry, was there any sports stuff that you saw over in Japan? We
Not
should
really.
probably,
There was baseball stadiums, but we all know my opinion on baseball.
He doesn't like baseball.
I don't like baseball. And there was a lot of soccer sponsorship. Every town we went to, the trains had their soccer team on it.
Oh,
Like they had sponsorships and here's the games. And I was just like, I can't be asked.
I can't read that.
Literally.
gotta get one of those Google glasses that just auto translate.
We tried that. Didn't work.
Oh.
Couldn't figure it out. So every time they talked to me, I was just like, yep, sure, whatever. I don't know.
The phone thing didn't work where you spoke into it and then it kind of
We did try that. If you spoke slowly, it'd work, but they talk too quick. I'm not shitting you. They just go like this, like they're on cocaine, and you just can't fucking get shit out of them.
Did none of them think, I'll just slow down for a second?
No,
No, it's one of my favorite things about the world is you have every country's government being like, we are one community, we're all together, let's build these bridges. And the second you meet a local, they're like, no, just fuck with everybody in every culture around the world.
I made the comment to Renee, and she called me racist. I said, English is the universal language. Surely they know a monicum of English and can just speak it. And she was like, you're racist. I'm like, how am I being racist? It's literally the universal language.
Well, also, first of all, yes, they all do probably know English. And second of all, they're just fucking with you. That's the best bit.
2 people that we asked didn't actually know English when we were asking for help.
I feel like I'm not going to input on this one. I'm gonna let you two do
I just
it.
reckon they're screwing with you. Genuinely.
Nah.
Because that's what I'd do. I'm saying maybe you were just in an alleyway, you ran into a couple of lads and they were like, watch this.
No,
That's
it was
clearly
people
it.
at a train station when we were asking for help.
All right. How's the public transport go?
You know what? After you get the Suica card, it's fucking fantastic. Way better than us.
No surprises there.
Should we talk sport now?
We should talk real sports now.
So, what do we want to start with? NRL, cricket?
Let's go cricket because normally we get through that pretty quickly. There's normally good content when we talk cricket. It's very factual.
It is very factual. Here's the facts. We lost.
We did lose the third test.
It was kind of annoying.
So we won 2?
We're 2-1 up still.
There's a very entertaining story that also happened that I'll give after. But it was not great. It was not very high scoring. What max anyone got, we had the highest run total, 263 runs. It was very low scoring. Where was it fucking
Didn't Marsh get 100 really quickly though? Wasn't he the only one that really scored runs?
Yep, 118.
Yeah.
Yeah, he...
And everyone was just like, wow, Mitch Marsh can play cricket.
Let's not do this. We're not going down this path. I refuse to do this again. We were plagued by the Marshes for so long.
I know.
And they held on to him.
And yet Mitch is still in the team.
And Mitch is still here as our all-round.
The other one retired.
Yeah, I know Sean did.
And it's only because Cameron Green wasn't, fit, and now Mitch has scored that 100, so you know what's going to happen in Test 4.
We lose Warner and we get Green, and then...
You know what? I would much prefer that, but we all know Green will be a 12th man and Marshall stay in the team and get fuck all.
I know Green, but Green isn't it? You got the offside that we don't really have with our other spinners.
Green's a fast bowler, nitwit.
Yeah. Oh, God, that's what I meant. My bad. I'm saying, isn't he the fast bowler in our spin bowlers?
Yeah. But
So wouldn't it be still worthwhile for us to have a bit of varied attack, especially where's the fourth one out at? It's a dry field, I'm pretty sure, for the fourth one.
isn't it at the Oval, or am I fucking retarded?
That one. So that one was at Carnegie.
I'll still cut it.
It is. Where on earth is this thing playing at?
Is it Headingley, or was that where they just played?
Old Trafford.
Oh, it's in Manchester.
Yeah. That's going to be a hard pitch.
That is going to be a hard pitch.
We need
and
our
it's
fast
not
bowler.
the Old Trafford where Manchester United play. It's another stadium.
Right, good. Okay, well,
I
then-
needed to. It's in the same suburb because the suburb is apparently Old Trafford. I learnt this the hard way because I was watching Manchester United. I'm like, this doesn't look like a cricket pitch because it's another completely separate stadium.
Well, that
Oh, there you go.
there you go. Andy has completely removed any input I was going to have in this segment because that was my only question. I was like, oh, like the soccer pitch.
No,
That's
not
it.
the soccer.
All I had.
Same suburb, different place entirely.
There is something you might want to talk about. The PM and Rishi Sunak met today.
So, do you know who Rishi Sunak is?
Yeah. He took over from the old bird in England, Prime Minister. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not the bird from Johnson.
From John. No, wasn't
No,
it after-
no, there was
yeah.
that other
It
chick that was in
Cabbage chick.
for 7 days, and then she stepped
Couple
down, didn't
weeks.
she?
Couple weeks, 21 days.
She was the last one the Queen inducted, yeah?
Yeah, I think it was like Eliza May or Eliza, something like that.
But
No,
anyway,
Theresa May was
That's
like...
the one.
No, she
it
was a
wasn't
while
Theresa May.
ago.
It was some chick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She was so useful that I can't remember her name. But no one
Okay.
liked her.
I know Rishi though.
There was like a whole the lettuce head thing that lasted longer than the PM.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So they had a meeting at NATO, like the NATO thing.
Cool.
And they were talking about AUKUS, weren't they? Well, that was the whole idea of it, was to talk about the AUKUS deal.
And everything else that's currently going on.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Expedition of Sweden into NATO. The fact that we're not actually in it.
Yeah, no.
We're sending RAF to Ukraine because of this meeting.
Yeah, it's fucking good. Let
Yeah,
the
we're
boys
sending the
get some.
RAAF over to help Ukraine out
There you
because
go.
of this meeting.
But anyway, I digress. He gave him a nice piece of paper.
Who gave who?
Albanese gave
Yep.
Sunak a nice piece of paper.
Okay.
And what did that piece of paper say?
Get good, scrub.
No, it was a picture.
It was a picture of
Oh.
the ashes, and he said, "This is as close as you'll ever get."
And then there was a nice little score on it of 2-1.
Oh.
Classic.
Oh, it was so
Albo.
funny.
What?
This is why he's my PM.
Yeah, dude, he's 100% mine.
Actually, now that we're speaking about this and the Brits and everything, Piers Morgan.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is great. This would be a great transition. You seen what happened in the Raiders game last week, yeah?
No.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Elliot Whitehead, I want to say it was, a POM in the Canberra
He
team.
did say specifically like a Tottenham. No, not Tottenham.
He called him out for whatever he was, but he's from England. He scores a try.
Yep.
And they immediately do a celebration of Johnny Bairstow walking out of his crease and getting stumped. And Piers Morgan's like, this is a disgrace.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like as a fellow Yorkshireman as well.
Like, just absolutely tears shit through him.
It was so good though.
And like everyone's response was, can you just shut the fuck up?
That's every time I hear Piers Morgan involved, I'm like, well, he's said something stupid again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, the stumping of Bairstow was fucking hilarious. Big ups for that. The celebration, perfect.
Yeah, no, it was brilliant. It was like
So the Englishman did the
Yeah, he was the one that batted.
He was the batsman.
That's
one
even
of the
better.
one of the other boys bowled the football.
Give that man citizenship. He's an Australian now. That's what it's fucking all about.
Dude, nearly the whole team took the piss.
It was great.
It was a huge effort.
I still, now that we're talking about try celebrations, that's good. I'm putting that in top 3.
That's up there with the hand grenade for me. That was so good.
Oh, best try celebration of all time was last
Bowling
year.
one?
No, the hand
No,
grenades.
no, but I'm saying the bowling one.
Oh, yeah, the bowling one was good.
With the pins, no, I still think the best one was Hamian Ueli's one last year with the Sharks, where he got up, mimed a punch, did the Rock's people elbow
Yes.
onto his play. But he sold it so well. We were watching this together. He sold it so well. The commentary team convinced he's just laid out one of his plays. Josh and I convinced he's just taken the head fucking clean off his teammate. And then he rips a fake elbow guard off. Ennis is the first person to get it. It's the smartest that man's ever fucking been.
It was Blocker, wasn't it?
It was Ennis and Vossi, I think. And Ennis goes, it's the people's elbow. And then Josh and I just like, the people's elbow. It was fucking unreal.
Actually, speaking of tries and what happened after, I can't remember. I think it was the Sharks game or the Warriors game. I can't remember. But there was a try that was on the sideline, and he's jumped over, of course, and he's rolled and he's gone straight into the camera.
It was the Warriors game.
The Warriors
It was-
game.
I seen that. And
Oh,
they
wow.
released the photos as well.
Oh, yeah, of him smushing up into the lens.
It looks like he's taken a selfie. Like, it is so well. And hats off to the man. Did not break his camera focus once.
That's
No, it's
great.
brilliant.
He was so good.
And
That's
like,
because it's on autofocus.
who cares, man?
Fuck that guy, man.
The fact that you took a fucking slide tackle from an NRL play is pretty impressive.
It was so good.
It was
Wonderful
good.
to watch.
All right, we can talk about games, but we've got a fuck ton of NRL news to get through.
Yeah, let's start with signings, droppings, all the fun stuff.
Okay, Andy.
This is the greatest news in history.
And it's a drop. That's
It is a drop, and we
Ever.
fucked off Matt Lodge.
Woo!
Not only did we fuck Matt Lodge off, he then had to sign a $1,000 a week deal with Manly to even stay in the NRL.
With Manly.
With Manly.
test and trial, not even in first league.
Yeah,
Can't even play first grade.
Yep, train and trial, the $1,000 a week in your back pocket, which we did some mathematics today.
Yeah, we make more money than him.
Everyone in this room now makes more money than that Lodge. And I think that's something to be proud of.
Oh,
If you're
absolutely.
a 16-year-old and you manage to pull 4 shifts at IGA, you'll make more money than Matt Lodge.
That I did, my friend. That I did.
If you do that, you too can get paid. But if you're an actual NRL player, game's fucking over. It's
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago, he was smoking us. This week, we're good. So you've got rid of Matt Lodge. He's gone to Manly, sucked in Manly.
Yep. Couldn't happen to a better team.
Not at all. South maybe. But we've lost someone, allegedly.
we're losing him. I reckon he's
Gone.
He wanted out at the start of the year and the start of last year.
Because we kept running to the same fucking problem.
Ben Hunt.
Ben Hunt.
Which
I hate that I'm saying this, but it is now a problem for us because it is not just our current future. It's not just our current season. It is our future seasons.
Because Ben Hunt wants out too.
Yes,
Yeah.
let the fucking dude go. Keep Sullivan. Start again. Build up the club and do something other than go on the fragments of the past saying they might save us. Because let me tell you, for the past 5 fucking years, Dragon's been holding on to that.
There's one man who can save the Dragons.
Kyle Flanagan?
Kyle Flanagan.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say Kyle Flanagan. I knew it.
Hey, man, gonna need a new half eventually.
We're going to
You're
need
going to need
someone.
one next year.
We're going to need something.
So where is Sullivan going to be playing?
Doggies.
Doggies.
No, not that. 5'8".
Where?
He's not going in the halves.
No,
What
he
are
will.
the Dogs?
So
Yeah.
they brought
Yeah.
in... Well, it's also interesting with the Doggies, though,
Sexton.
because they've got Sexton.
Sexton's only there till the end of the year.
Oh, is he?
We could get Sexton.
I mean, he has a good name.
He
That's
does.
about all that's good.
And the player.
We could get Sexton. I get Sexton none.
Well,
I'm sorry, I
that's
hated
not,
that.
that was bad, and also, that's so not true, you
It's not
fuckhead.
true.
See you guys later.
This is so not true. Yeah, for anyone who's never seen what Josh looks like, he's gorgeous. Just throwing that out there.
It's
So-
the golden retriever body.
Yeah. What?
It's because he's a ranger, so.
yeah, also that. Strawberry blonde, I think, is on his
Hey,
birth
man.
certificate.
What I'm saying is I've been fetishized at the club for my red hair before.
Hell of a thing to say when Andy's partner just walks in, bro.
What's going on, Renee?
I think we should talk about more football.
I think we should talk about the sadness that's going to overwhelm us indefinitely when we fall into a pool of the Flanagans.
Yeah, you guys are fucked.
I'm okay with Shane.
Yeah, but Shane comes
It's a
with
package
Kyle.
deal. That's the problem.
Kyle's off contract, so Kyle goes to the Dragons.
Hmm.
And I mean, we need a new replacement for Sullivan anyway, so it might as well just be a fucking swap.
Yeah, I think it's inevitable.
I think it's painful.
Yeah, I'm not happy with it.
It's nepotism.
Josh might be a Dolphins fan next year.
Next year. Fins up, baby.
You guys are both already signed with the Dolphins. Woo! Let's talk about some other less important football.
Actually, no.
No, there's one more important football.
There's a sad one now.
What's the sad one?
Josh Reynolds, in an infinite legendary play, has not only stood down from the top 30 of the Bulldogs, but has announced that this weekend he'll play his last game of rugby league in the New South Wales Cup. A legend of the game, a legendary grub, will no longer be an NRL player. I like Josh Reynolds.
I also like Josh Reynolds.
He's the better of the Reynolds.
Who was the other one?
Adam.
I don't remember who that is.
How long do you reckon he's known this for?
Josh, he knew at the start of the year.
How long do you reckon Bulldogs have known this for?
Start of the year. They knew this was his last year.
Very convenient timing.
I can't believe you don't know who.
Up of their budget.
Yeah, nice little 100,000. Can't believe you don't know who Adam Reynolds is.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, Josh is way better than Adam. Josh won an Origin series. Adam didn't.
Like Adam Reynolds is in Broncos. Adam Reynolds.
Yes.
They're brothers.
No. They just got the same last name.
Oh, right.
And he's been fucking with you the entire time.
The whole time, and you still
and
just...
you just kept looking at me like, this man, is what
I
he's
was
saying
like, that's
real?
why I was like, they don't look similar enough. Like, I was like, I'm pretty good. Right.
All I'm saying is it's very convenient that the rumours of Sullivan have just started circulating now. And then this timing, it just paints a closer picture of, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, Gus. I love Gus. I hate when he's not on the team that I support, though.
Okay, then what do you think about what's going on with Gus at the moment?
Have they censored him?
And Tino.
What's happened?
With Tino?
So, you're both aware because you didn't mention it on the last podcast, but I feel like because you brought it out too late, you missed this news. Tino and David Fafita have an exit clause in their contract because Justin Holbrook got sacked. They're both available as free agents if they choose to tear up their contracts. It's absolutely legal.
That's a hell of a clause.
It is a hell of a clause because the Titans knew that as soon as they sacked Justin Holbrook, this was a thing. Tino has been linked to two clubs. One of those is the Sydney Roosters because his dad used to play for him in like the 80s or something.
Yep.
In like Reggie's or something. I don't see that happening.
I don't see Fafita going, actually.
I do.
Yeah,
I'll get into that after. But the news about Tino is that Arthur Laundry, the man who runs Laundry Hotels, he has apparently approached the NRL saying, hey, how about I do this to get big players to the Dogs? I offer them a share in one of the pubs I own. And it's an automatic money-back guarantee when they leave. So basically, they sign him on less, but he has a share in the pub that he gets $200,000 for at the end of his contract.
That sounds way too roosteries for my liking.
Well, Gus has come out and completely said, no, this isn't happening. I'm really pissed off about it. And then everyone's favourite journalist, Phil Rothfield's come out and
fucking
said,
Buzz.
I've spoken to Arthur Laundry.
No, you haven't, Buzz.
I've texted him and I have given him the right of reply, and he has, said all the shit that I said in my article. He even asked me to take a quote out, which I did. That was the big thing on NRL 360 last night, was Buzz having a sook and saying he'll take Gus to court for defamation.
Right. Okay. So couple things to tackle here.
My Phil Rothfield sucks.
No, that's not bad though. It's better than your Gus. Gus is hard to replicate, but I want to talk about the Titans first. Tino leaving, I can see that. He's one of the most informed front rowers in the league.
He could command a lot of money anywhere.
Fafita, I also see leaving
because he also could command a lot of money.
Yep, and he left the Broncos because they weren't doing anything.
Yep.
Kevy was devastated.
There's also another club just a bit further north in the
Cowboys.
land called the land called the Dolphins have money.
Ooh, Dolphins is a good bet
and Wayne
too.
Bennett and Fafita have a relationship.
Fuck, if I could actually see it now that you're saying
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, if they choose to activate this clause, it is a big spanner in the free market right now. clubs with money are going to want those forwards.
If I'm those
shit.
players, and look, this is going to sound so weird considering we're not money people, though. But it's like, if I'm one of those players, you are now the most important person in Australian Rugby League. Activate the clause.
They absolutely could.
Yeah.
Because
Activate it.
name another big name on the market right now. Name one other that you can think of.
Me.
He said big.
I know he did.
That rules you out.
Yeah. Well, what?
What are you hiring me for, boys?
Yeah, I mean, another big name off contracts in the free market at the moment, no clue.
Yeah, no idea. Tino and David Fafita come onto the free market. Dogs have money to spend. I don't know how much, but they will have money to spend. Tigers have money to spend. Fucking... What's the other club that has... fucking Canberra has money to spend because they're trying to put together a package deal to get both of them.
It's not a bad idea because getting both of them playing off each other.
And if you can... Gus met with Justin Holbrook today as well.
Because, yeah, Justin's...
He's going to be a big factor in this. If you've got Justin on your coaching team, you've probably got a better chance of landing them if they had that clause in their contract at the Titans.
Are there any teams that you could see making a coach switch to facilitate that? Because we've had musical chairs.
I don't think we'll have a coach switch. I see Justin Holbrook becoming an assistant to Serraldo.
Oh, okay.
That's
what
I think. I like that idea too because Serraldo looks confused as fuck. He looks like Freddie these days.
Yes.
Like just absolutely has no clue what's going on. So you get an experienced assistant in there to guide Serraldo. All of a sudden, Serraldo becomes probably going to become a decent coach because his 5-year plan right now, if Serraldo stays the way he is, looks really bad for the Bulldogs because he doesn't look like a first-grade coach at the moment.
No. They've also been plagued. Like, the squad itself has been plagued.
I understand that, but the decisions he's making don't look like a first-grade coach.
Okay. Now I get what you say. So
it's like how Freddie's decisions at Origin level are going to cost us a 3-0 sweep.
Yeah, so it's the next level thinking that he's doing as a coach. It's less to do with, like, the actual scoreboard. And
it's more to do with the plays, the choosing of who's subbing in and shit like that.
Okay, yep.
You know, it's like putting Damien Cook at fucking centre for 70-something minutes.
Oh, my Lord. Okay, that's big with the Titans. I don't even know how we got onto that. Josh, what else is on your list of football?
Sadness.
Origin.
Origin.
Oh, boys. Lose by 20.
We lose them by 40.
Yeah, probably.
7 changes.
Again, that was 7 changes last game too.
And now probably something that was not expected. Was expected and not surprising. Luai's gone.
Luai should have been gone game too.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Yeah, no, Cody Walker's not the fucking answer.
No, I don't think he's. I think he's a
Nico
bad choice.
fucking Hines is the answer.
Yeah, no, I'm 100%. I'm with you.
No, here's the solution to New South Wales Origin right now. If you're absolutely going to stick with Freddie as coach, you sack every single person that has ever spoken to him in this series. Sack every single assistant, every single advisor. That means Brandy fucks off. That means Badiris fucks off. Joey fucks off.
Sorry. You keep going. I just got more news.
Anyone that had any yes to Freddie's ideas, fuck them off and get people in who will challenge Freddie, because all of a sudden, if Freddie's getting challenged, Freddie might become a decent coach again.
Perfect. Genuinely, brilliant solution.
Yeah.
He's dancing.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, this is in relation to, I think, what you and I were talking about, or what we were talking about of who's going to fill in the position of fullback. It's been decided.
What?
It's not Hammer.
Oh, for Queensland.
Brimson got it.
I thought,
AJ.
yeah, Brimson was picked at 1.
No. There was a whole thing when Reece Walsh was...
Yeah. And then last week when Billy picked the team, it was AJ
I haven't
Brimson.
seen the team lineup. Like, I've
he
literally just...
He
checked out.
Well, you didn't even realize why Ben Hunt wasn't playing.
Yeah, I did message you guys. Go, hey, why is Hunt not here? I'm like, Origin next week. Fuck.
We'd already moved on. So we're already over.
Yeah, I'm already worrying about the season again at this point.
But yeah, no. Brimson was on the team sheet at 1, so I had no doubt that he was going to play 1 and Hammer was going to play 3.
Yeah,
Why would you move Hammer?
No, because there was a big thing of who was going to get it, so both deserving of getting it, and people thought Hammer would be a bit more explosive.
Hammer's playing so well at centre. You just got to leave him there.
But it's kind of cool. Like, I'm looking over this. Like, we look at a lot of inner changes, as we're saying, and, you know, it's not nice, especially because, as you said, Walker's not the answer.
Walker's not the answer.
No.
And you know what else isn't the answer? Putting Clint Gutherson on the bench and not having a fucking plan for him, like Freddie admitted.
Yeah, he's just in it.
Yeah,
He's just
so
there at
strange.
17. You've got 2 forwards, a hooker, and an outside back who can only play fullback.
Yep.
That's your team. That's your bench right there.
Who is a brilliant fullback.
He's a great fullback.
When he's playing fullback, he has to be on the field.
What are you going to do? If you get an outside back injury, you're going to move... well, you should do this. You should just pull Teddy off the field and start Glatho. Teddy shouldn't be on the field because he's playing so bad.
Agreed.
But if you've got to have Teddy on the field, you're not moving Teddy from fullback when he should be moved from fullback. Because Teddy can't play any other fucking position.
No, not at all. Not even close to it.
17 was a wasted pick from Freddie. He should have put another forward in there.
I think he got 3 pretty good forward picks, though.
Who?
Kaloa Matangi,
Yeah.
Good choice, yep.
and then bringing back Travojevic and RCG.
Yeah, but they're starting. I'm talking about your interchange.
Your interchange. My bad,
because
my bad.
if you look at Freddie's thing, you're expecting Kaloa Matangi, the other Liam Martin, and maybe one of the prop forwards to play 80 minutes because you have no rotation. The best thing he did was put Isaiah Yeo to the bench because that's where he fucking deserves to be. Can't pass to save his fucking life. Cost this game too. Put Cameron Murray at 13 where he should have been in the fucking start.
Agreed, yep.
But then you pick Cody Walker at 6, who has never done a thing at Origin level.
I wish for next year it's like we go with no coaching. Genuinely.
It should be a fan vote. It'll
That's
do
what
better.
I was going to say. Stop taking all my shit, bro. Yes, it's a Twitter poll or a Threads poll or whatever.
Hey, you guys been on Threads?
No.
No,
It's not bad.
we're like 30, bro. So we're old.
It's not bad.
I'll look at it.
A little brand heavy.
All right.
What a shock.
But yeah, no, man, it's ridiculous. And
Origin's not hard, but we don't get it as New South Wales. We pick superstars in positions they shouldn't be playing. For the one pick I'll give him credit on, he picked a centre at centre with Bradman Best.
which
Probably the wrong pick, though, because Matt Burton should have been there.
I was exactly going to say that. I was like, it's nice to finally see an outside back in a position that they play. But why did you pick not the best one? There's so many gun centres.
As bloody...
Because he's the best.
What was that dickhead who had a fight with Brandy
He's
about?
the Bradman best.
What was that dickhead on 360 that had the fight with Brandy? He just said, what, Bradman Best scores 3 tries against a shit team and you pick him. Matt Burton had that spot up until that game the Knights played last week. Like, everyone was saying Matt Burton will be in the centres. It was a good pick. Matt Burton should be in the centres. Because he's, not only is he versatile to play centre, but he can also move in if you've got an injury.
He's your perfect utility.
He's the best utility. He's better than Gutherson.
He's a great tool.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't want to talk about Origin anymore. I'm getting fired up because Freddie's dumb and picked a stupid team, and he says this team's going to win. Yeah, he'll win worst team in the year.
Yeah, I reckon so.
You put them up against the Dragons, New South Wales still lose.
I tell you what, it'd be a hell of a fucking match to watch, but
It's
I'd pay to see that at Wynn Stadium. They'd actually sell out.
Yeah, I know, because I could go and boo both teams.
Yeah. Andy's
doesn't matter who wins for you. It's just
Andy's
fuck it.
just a
You
straight
both
hater in the
suck.
stands. He's just...
Man, we've got some fellas to introduce you to. We've met some great characters. You'd love them.
Who?
Remember the fan that was sitting behind us just fucking going nuts?
Oh, the one in front of us at...
Yeah.
Mr. Contradictory, because he couldn't figure out if he loved Sloan or hated Sloan.
Bro, him, and then old mate who sat behind me the other night who just fucking sucked.
You 3 would make best friends.
I tell you what, though, I'm nowhere near that conversation. I'm not going to even touch it. So that's the NRL.
Let's talk about something fun.
The UFC.
UFC.
The UFC.
How good is Alexander Volkanovski?
I would go as far to say he's possibly one of the best fighters of all time at this point.
Pound for pound, he's one of the best fighters.
Oh, yeah. And
Fucking gorilla.
still,
arms.
he's just a beast.
He's just an animal.
What happened? He got the other guy. Yaya got one good shot on him, and Volk was like, "Yep, all right," and then killed him.
Yeah, Volk was like, you know what? That kind of stung a little bit. time for a lay down. It was a great card though.
Yeah, no, it was a great card, top to bottom. Really sad I missed it.
Yeah, dude. That fucking Marina Pantoja fight,
Yeah.
that went the distance.
That was a really good fight too.
25 minutes of just
Pure ass kicking.
pure 2 men leaving it all in the ring with all their blood.
They
So
just
much
belted
blood.
the shit out of each other.
God, I love UFC.
Oh, God. It was
It's the best. how good is it to have the gladiatorial games back? I'm throwing it out there. We all grew up reading history. We wanted it back. We're nearly there.
We've got the bloodlust, baby.
It's fantastic. It looks. This is why the mat's white. Like, there's no other reason for it to be white except for people like, this is going to look sick when they get your face minced up.
Yeah, it's just...
Duplice?
yeah,
Duplice?
please.
Pulling off an upset victory according to all the bookies.
Yeah, I found that weird because who doesn't love fucking Bobby Knuckles, right?
I love Robbie Whittaker, but I didn't think he'd win. But also, I wanted him to win.
I really wanted him
We
to win
were
too.
one away from
An
Albo
Aussie
being
sweep.
Albo would have given us a public holiday, or at least he should have considered it.
I think
for
he would have
Aussies to
considered it
win.
a little bit.
Well, they've already said if the women win the World Cup, we're getting a public holiday.
No. The correct quote is...
He'd
If the-
consider it.
No, if the women win the World Cup, he wouldn't see why the states wouldn't think about doing it.
Okay, as a federal prime minister, you know what you do is like, yeah, it's a public holiday, federal public holiday. Fuck the states.
And also, the worst part is living in New South Wales, being like the old blood, old money state. We're like, oh, great. So we get to watch fucking Canberra and Victoria have a day off then, do we? Again.
And Melbourne.
Melbourne's
the worst
yeah.
for it.
Melbourne, Canberra. Like,
But
Western Australia's cool.
everyone's a Labor government except for one, so shouldn't we get the holiday and Tassie don't?
Nah, we don't
No, bro,
deserve
you
it.
know what we're like. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe.
Maybe. Like, Chris Minns hasn't done anything horrible yet. He's not corrupt like Gladys.
No, and
Or
there's
bras.
still more shit coming out about that too.
1 year. 1 year for Robodebt.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to last the full year of secrecy, but...
Actually, that brings up another footy story before we continue with the UFC.
Okay, no, I'm good with that.
Cronulla Sharks, because of the fallout of Robodebt, are seriously considering revoking the number one ticket holder for them, which is Scott Morrison.
Yep.
Please.
They're
Or
revoking
Mr.
his
Smee.
private... What is it? Private luxuries or something like that.
Which is essentially, it's like, bro, you can shit wherever you want in this room. It's all good.
Yeah, man, we're not like Macca's. We'll let you do it.
You can shit wherever you want, big fella.
I just remembered a joke I made over in Japan.
Did it suck because no one got it?
No,
Because they couldn't understand you?
Renee got it
Okay,
because
cool.
we were on a ride at Disneyland. And it was the Peter Pan ride where you go through the Peter Pan story. And right at the end, you see Captain Hook on the crocodile, like trying to save himself. Meanwhile, Mr. Smee, or as I like to call him, Scott Morrison, was boating to Hawaii.
For any of
That
our
was good.
any of our international listeners, if you're wondering what the fuck's going on, go onto YouTube, type in the word "friendly Geordies," have a fucking go. That will bring you up to terms on most Australian politics.
Just look up Scott Morrison Engadine.
Also that.
Or Scott Morrison Hawaii.
Or Scott Morrison absolutely pasting a child in a football match.
Or Scott Morrison Robodebt. That one you really should look up.
Just look up Scott Morrison and you'll just see how embarrassing our nation has been.
Look up the women's logo he designed, which was a gigantic cock and balls.
No, I still don't believe that was real.
It's real, bro.
I know. I don't believe it.
They knew. I'm saying it right now. They fucking knew. Like, there's no way.
Dude, I'm sorry. If a 10-year-old can pick it up, I'm telling you, a 40-year-old's going to see dick and balls.
Bro, it is the modern fucking version of Leonardo da Vinci where they're like, hey, bro, we know you're an atheist. Do you want to paint the church for us? He's like, yeah, I'm going to paint a bunch of fucking cocks on it.
What is it like with the Liberal government and the PMs who are men deciding, I know what portfolio I want?
Yeah.
You talk about Abbott as well?
No, I most certainly am. The Minister for Women.
Yeah, but Scott Morrison was the minister for everything.
Dude, that
five
Batuta,
things.
the Batuta article today where he's like, chill out, bro. I don't even remember what portfolio that was.
Okay, we should get back to sport.
Back to sports.
Before
Back
he
to
becomes
blood
the minister
sport.
for it. Please no.
Can you fucking imagine?
No, I don't want to imagine. That sounds like it would be hell. We'd lose all funding to anything that's not sharks.
Literally. We'll give $10 billion to the Cronulla Sharks. Everyone else can get fucked.
All right, UFC time. UFC time. Volkanovski, if you're listening.
You're a fucking god.
Yeah, seriously, bro.
What
how?
the fuck?
How you do that?
You know what I'm really annoyed about? the Wollongong mayor won't give him the key to the city because he doesn't want to popularise blood sport.
Oh yeah, just in case this is your first time listening, Volk. Local fans, by the way.
Local
Big
fans.
local fans.
You might remember me. I talked shit to you in a pub once by accident, and I'm still sorry. It's my bad, bro. Them camera angles, man, they make you look different on telly. I'm sorry. What do you mean because he doesn't want to popularise blood sport? It's fucking Wollongong like we have. And
Yeah, Dapto train station exists.
that, and also
Don't forget the Illa.
the Illa as well, which is the Volk, and also every year where we do the fucking Santa Claus thing. What's that? Santa bar crawl. Which is
the Santa pub fight.
yeah, which always just ends up into a massive punch on with 250 people dressed like Santa. No one gets arrested because they all look the same.
Hey, can you
It's
give us
the fucking
like
best.
some sort of identification of what it looked like?
Santa.
Oh, yeah, I think he was like
A big
wearing
fat guy.
red pants, a red hat.
Red jacket.
Had a beard, smelt like fucking Sam Booker,
But for
like
some
you
reason-
wouldn't believe.
His red jacket was just open.
Flexing these abs I didn't know he had.
Yeah.
All one of them.
He had a tattoo that said "copper dogs" on his chest. It's just weird. Actually, speaking of copper dogs, I got asked to leave a meeting for laughing the other day.
What did you say?
First of all, it's not what I said. I didn't actually say this. I just laughed at what someone else said. We had to write down like a profile of like get to know me, and it's like write down what you like, and I wrote down I like most dogs. And then my coworker next to me has looked over at it and read it, and he goes, except for copper dogs, and I fucking lose my mind in the back of a big training room.
Oh, mate.
Okay, maybe I did get kicked out for what I said because she said, I'm sorry, do you think there's something funny? And I went, yes, this is hilarious. And then I read it out, and then they asked me to leave. So, I was like, what?
Great start at your new work, Jack.
No, this was the last week of my old work.
Oh,
New work's
fantastic.
been okay so far. I haven't been allowed inside the office to say anything yet.
But
Yet.
as per our catchphrase of the night, should we get back on to sports or?
Yeah, probably. That's probably going to be the title of the episode.
Should we actually talk about sports?
I like that. I think it should be actually.
Where does Volk go next? No one in that featherweight division is anywhere close. Fernandez was the closest by far. By far.
Bulk up and go for the
gone-
next one.
I reckon he's going back up.
You got it right?
Yeah.
That's
Got
it.
to.
He's going for his second.
He
'cause
could have won it.
If he
did
had
win it.
a minute extra,
He
bro,
won.
who would have known?
He was putting him to sleep. So, yeah, Hazmat too?
Has to be.
Has to be.
But let's talk about this fight first. Like we have not stated how much of a dominance it was in that fight. Like, you know, as you know, he's a very big, unorthodox fighter, uses his foot, has a lot of acrobatics, athletics, likes to keep his opponent quite far.
It's literally, it's going to sound so weird talking about fighting. He moves like a fucking poet in the ring.
It's so fluid. And he got so hard countered by, I'm just going to be real fucking close to you.
I'm just going to punch you in the fucking head.
I'm going to get around your body. I'm going to throw you on the ground to immediately make your legs useless. And I'm going to pummel the ever-loving fuck out of you.
Man,
And he did.
We've seen incredible fighters before. Conor McGregor, John Jones. It's kind of nice to actually have a brilliant, insanely freaky, dominant fighter who's not a piece of shit
Yep.
yet.
Yeah. He's really good.
He's actually really nice.
You know he
But
trains
the
with Zuck?
Is he training Zuck for the Elon fight?
Like, there is actually a photo of, like, I don't know who the other fella is. It's another UFC guy. And Zuck and Volk.
Okay, you just brought it up. Who we got in the Elon Zuck fight?
Zuck.
No, sorry. Elon Musk's mum said no, so he's not allowed to fight now.
Oh, that's not happening now. That's bullshit.
She actually came out and said no.
I'm sorry. He's what, like 40 something? Who listens to your mum at 40?
Look,
I'm not saying it. You know what joke I could make.
I
right
know
now.
what joke you could make right now.
I just want to find this fucking. I want to find where he put him down. Like, we have to watch it. It was sexy.
so I'm devastated that the fucking Zuck fight is now off because
I was so looking forward to that.
I reckon there should just be every year, every CEO of $1 billion company has to have like a cage fight to the death with a company that is of equitable value just to see what happens.
Bro, I can't find this fucking fight.
Man, that
I
Vince
think-
McMahon fucking
ESPN, yeah, let's go.
NASCAR guy would be a great fight then.
Yep. Also, I'm going to throw it out there right now. Anna Huffington of Huffington Post, I reckon she's going to fucking tear someone's head off.
Yeah.
100%.
What's going on there?
Oh, you don't worry about it, bro.
Dude, I'm trying to load this video. It's just not loading. But anyway, all I wanted to do was show Andy, like, the steps that led up to him of him.
Oh, I watched the end of the fight via Reddit.
Oh, yeah, like
So I knew it was on, so I was like, I gotta watch this.
pushing him up against that cage, taking him, flipping him.
Yep.
Oh, it
Man,
was so
man,
good.
just fight. Like,
And then just the classic, just started punching him.
nothing better than when, like, the ground and pound's pretty one-sided. You're like, oh, this is kind of over already.
Oh, yeah, you knew. Like, once he was in the position, that was it.
Refereeing was incredible this weekend too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put that out there because every now and then it can be a little bit controversial with referees' calls. I think everybody nailed it.
Yeah, he just let the fighters do what they're going to do. He, like, because you even saw him, because there was a little bit against it, and I think was it Romero? Not Romero.
Fernandez. Raul Fernandez.
No, not Fernandez. The fight before.
Oh, Moreno.
Yeah. So there was, I think, at one point he got warned for his fingers hooking around the cage.
Yep.
But like anytime they saw flat, they saw feet, it was just standing back, letting them do what they got to do. Like
Yep.
they really, it was a championship fight, so obviously there's going to be a little bit more let it to the fighters type thing. But you could tell they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, no, it was brilliant. The only time they did get involved was kind of been like, you need to show me more or I'm going to stand you up. And then credit to both fighters, they went, okay. And they wrestled a little bit more. Like sometimes, and it can be very quick to boo, especially in a 3-round fight, if they are laying on top of each other. And it's kind of disappointing to see. I'm a grappler. I've done strike martial arts before, but when you have a mouth like mine, you get punched in the head a lot. So I switched to grappling.
I thought the only thing you grappled was a schooner.
It's the only thing I'm good at grappling, bro. That and a fucking bamboo schooner. But it was just unreal. Because what I wanted to say was it annoys me too, because when you're grappling with someone and you're both at full extension wrestling, you're both still, and it doesn't look like you're putting your maximum effort into what you're doing, but it's two forces pushing against each other to like break someone's arm. Yeah, it looks crap. There's a lot going on in those moments.
Oh, definitely.
Like let the grapplers grapple with each other. It's not as flashy,
Let them cook.
but you kind of got to let them do what they need to do for a little while because they're good at it.
Let them cook.
Unless you're Volk, in which case you can get put in whatever submission hold you like and just walk out of it.
Walk out of it and punch him in
Like
the head.
when Ortega put him in a triangle. That is using your legs around someone's head. And Volk just looked at him, pointed at him and said, I'm going to kill you. And then proceeded to give the man his second UFC record. Which is my favorite fact about Ortega. He holds the record for the second most punches absorbed in UFC history.
Jesus.
He holds that from Alexander Volkanovski. He also holds the record for the most punches received in UFC history, which Max Holloway did to him.
Fair enough.
Dude's UFC legacy is getting punched in the head more than anybody else in the
Oh,
sport.
yeah.
He's
It
the Homer
is.
Simpson.
Where is it? It's literally there.
Yeah. I was on Reddit before.
He's with Izzy.
Izzy, Volk, and Zuck with...
Fuck,
like,
Zog's looking good.
yeah, I was about to say, like, that man's fucking shredded.
He's ready to go. Fucking
he would
Musk, get into
actually
it.
kill Musk.
It'd be
Make him
great.
fight Sean O'Malley. That'd be a good fight.
That would be a good fight.
Or John Jones. Actually, fuck it, John Jones. Or Ty. Make him fight a heavyweight.
I'd
You-
fight Musk.
Oh, I reckon I could tell Musk up. Zuck, though, in that physique, probably not.
I think
no.
he might kill me.
Yeah, he'd probably do my head in.
Like, I never thought I'd say this. Scared of ever fighting that man.
It's just
Or that lizard.
tech
allegedly.
bros are a different species. I'm throwing it out there, man. They are some weird fucking people.
No shit.
It's just any
want-
other sport.
Not that I can think of.
Look at this article and it's talking about nothing. Like
Well, do you want his gifts?
Oh, yes.
Let's go.
But quickly before we do the gifts, I just want to point out, before anyone else points out, both of you missed this, sucked in, so now it's
Aha.
my bias. I purposefully chose not to tip last week, and I'm still beating Josh. And by purposely, I mean I completely fucking forgot, and I'm still how many points in front?
7.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm also like 30 away from the next person.
Well, yeah, we suck.
Yeah, but the next person's me, and I think I'm only actually 5 points ahead of you.
In saying this though, I think my dad got dethroned.
Finally.
Yeah.
By who else's dad, though? Not one of us.
Leo. That's right.
Tipping
the man
the
that
Tigers-
doesn't really watch the footy.
It's just...
And it goes for the Tigers.
This is a stupid sport. I've
hate
said
this.
it for once. I'll say it again.
I will never do tipping again.
It's just... I can't deal with it. Anyway, Andy,
Yeah,
right
let's
in the
see what
mood.
we got.
All right, so the first one is for Jack. You're a sweaty man.
Very...
I
very...
really hope it's just deodorant.
It's Dragon Ball Z towels.
Oh, what? Fucking...
That is so cool. What?
sick.
It's
Thank you,
a
Andy.
sweat towel.
They're not very big, but they're perfect to wipe sweat off your brow when you're
Yeah,
at a desk.
it's like what you take to the gyms, kinda.
Oh, no, they're not that big.
I'll be taking it to my desk, bro. That's how much I sweat.
I could use one of those too then.
For Josh,
Socks. Oh, that's fucking cool. It's a paper theater. What?
I got him a My Hero Academia paper theater because I couldn't remember what the one he asked for.
Is this going to completely fuck?
Yes. You get to put it together as well.
That is so cool. Thanks, man.
That's genuinely fucking sick, bro.
And the final gift, while I was walking through a theme park, I seen something that reminded me of you two.
This we're about to get roasted.
Yeah, this could be anything, bro.
I got you a John Barilaro doll each.
Yes.
I fucking love that.
Oh, this is brilliant. So, we got Super Mario Brothers. I got a Luigi. Joshy got a Mario.
No, you got John Barilaro
And
dolls.
also John Barilaro Bros. Super Smash Bros.
I love it. It's so cute.
Oh, that's going on the key ring.
You should not do that. You should, like, I mean, I know it doesn't weigh much, but, like, anything on keys.
Oh, you know, I'm going to have to sit on this.
That too.
If it's attached to my keys. I want to make that clear.
Jack.
Cut that.
No.
Fair enough.
Thanks, Andy.
That's all right.
I really
That's
appreciate it, man.
genuinely brilliant.
That's so
Thanks,
fucking good.
There's your gifts from Japan.
It's so much better than what I was
Just
expecting,
wanted
bro.
your panties.
Japanese. We're on social media.
Not anymore.
At Bums on the Bench everywhere.
Jack's still just looking at his towel.
Oh, I'm sweaty, bro.
Big episode of recording.
It's just, bro.
Don't worry, you can put it down your trunks.
All right, we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Love you.